Welcome to a new CBC chat. We're back at the skate park. I got a call from David here, and he had mentioned that he had a few more things he'd like to add. And why not? Why not support our youth in town and give them something to do? Keep them off the internet, all that kind of thing. Although they will be on the street skateboarding, and I think that's sort of fun, you guys. Now it's David, and your son's name is?
Nakai.
Nakai. Nice to meet you. And nice to meet you, David.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. If you, you had a few things you wanted communicated to the public here in Qualicum. Why don't you go ahead with
I just wanted to follow up with your, I think you did such a great job covering the last event that I just wanted to follow up and get the point across that, you know, Qualicum really needs a new skate park. Mm-hmm. This park looks super busy that day and well used, but the reality is right now today it's pretty empty, and it is a school holiday. So I just wanted to try and get the point across that we really need something new, and maybe explain to people who don't know about skateboarding why we need something new. Because maybe even to you, you look at it and you say, hey, it's a skate park. It looks awesome. What's wrong with it?
It looks like I could hurt myself on that thing.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? You bring that up, a lot of people feel it is reaching the point that it's a bit dangerous almost, this park. So never like to go there, especially as a skateboarder, to say something's dangerous, but it's getting pretty old, the concrete and the surfaces. But also right from the beginning, the design and the construction of this park was actually a little bit off. So we'd like to see that now updated and improved on. So skate park design has come a really long way, even in the last 15 years. All the techniques and the materials used have really improved. So
I'll take that off and just hold that there. Stay there. No, I'm going to hold it. That's fine. I saw it was bothering you, so I thought.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
So is this location a good location in your mind?
I think it's an excellent location. I mean, you have the beautiful fields. You've got the dog park there, these trails. I mean, I've used those for running and walking, and I see they get lots of use. It's a good central town location. You have washrooms over here, lots of parking. You've got the rec center right here, so I think the location is awesome. Is
there any organization, a formal organization for the park here, the skateboarding, etc.? Is there a formal thing in Qualicum?
Not at this time, but since that event, I've reached out with Lindsay Reed, who kind of got that event going. It wasn't an event, but just a gathering. Yeah. And then we've talked for hours now about, you know, what we can do to get a new park. Obviously, my son Nakai is a avid skateboarder, has been his whole life, had him on a skateboard since before he could walk, really. And we spent 20 years in Whistler, and then we moved over here, and we love this area, but the park is very disappointing for us, so I'd like to see that improved upon, not just for my son, but for the entire community.
Yeah, well, Nakai, what do you think of what your dad's talking about here? You enjoy the park, obviously. I've seen that you skating, and you're doing quite well. But look over at the camera if you can, or at me, and the folks want to see you out there. So, what do you think about skating here in the park?
It's not very good because the transition is like really bad because it goes from flat to like really vert. Yeah. So when you're going fast, you go like that, and you'll most likely fall. So it's pretty dangerous. I did that over there, and it's pretty sad. But that thing that someone just brought is my favorite part of this park, and it's not even like supposed to be here.
Oh, okay. You think an old guy like me, if I was out there, would I have a few bruises or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I saw some pretty good falls, but. I think it's a great idea, and if we can stimulate some action, people getting involved. I know the new skate shop in town is very popular.
Yeah, Skull Skates. It's
well known.
Oldest shop in Canada. So.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great venue here to attract more people. And by the way, you had mentioned that this Thursday there's some people that go around, some adult skaters that are quite good that might be showing up here.
Yeah, I think the Barrier Cult.
Yeah,
they're going to show up and be skating. They're touring all over Vancouver Island right now, so I think they're passing through. So.
Are these, would they be professional skaters? Is that or they're just avid
Well, I think it's a combination of all, either retired professionals. Skating it's like a lifestyle, right? You get them in young. I'm 45. I still skateboard. So, you know, you get people skating, they often skate for life.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just a group of professionals and people who just love skateboarding, touring around. And
Well, I want to thank you.
Keep in mind that with the skate park, modern day skate parks, they resonate to the whole community, like the seniors, the young kids. We want to see, you know, good picnic areas here, seating, you know, proper landscaping. This kind of looks like a prison yard right now with the fencing. Modern parks are very inviting, and
Where
nice
would be the
colored
closest modern park that you
Nanaimo.
would think? Nanaimo has one?
Yeah, they have several. They've got the new Harewood Park. They've got one in Cedar.
And they would be quite a different, I haven't seen them, but
Yeah.
they would be quite a difference to this.
Quite a
design.
difference. They just visually, they're more appealing to just the general public. They're more inclusive. You can hang out, better seating areas.
And
So I would suppose the usage is better?
yeah, and
It's
they're
way
way
better,
better for riding.
Yeah.
And most of the parks nowadays are all wheels, like bikes, scooters, skateboards.
Yeah, because then you have the families like me who I go there with the kids, but you also have grandparents going taking the grandkids, but they don't really want to hang out here right now.
Yeah.
But you know, you get some proper, like we'd like to actually see this whole area used.
Yeah.
Trees taken out and a real expansion. I'd like to see the kids park down there improved,
Yep.
because like I have a 3-year-old daughter too. So ideally I come here, we take an outing with the family. My wife comes, I've got my 3-year-old, we've got the nice park there for her, skate park here, walking trails for grandma.
Well, you know, our conversation is good timing. The current local election is coming up in October, and the candidates are kicking off their campaigns. So I'm thinking that very many of the candidates were either here at the gathering the other day or are going to see this. So you're getting your message to the people that are going to have the ability to make some change.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. And I want to paint the picture for them that they may not know. But I go, what interest do I have in a skate park? It's just a bunch of 15-year-old boys smoking cigarettes and smashing bottles. But that's not the case these days. It's a full family affair. And yeah.
Well, thanks again. We're going to wrap that up. And thank you, Mackay. You did wonderfully. And thank you.